I think there's a real mismatch between the U.S. commitment to this war and the rhetoric emanating from the White House. And after the interview that you just cited, Trump posted on social media to say that his demand was going to be unconditional surrender. Remember, unconditional surrender was the U.S. demand in World War II, where we sent hundreds of thousands of troops to occupy Germany, Italy, and Japan. Is President Trump planning to send hundreds of thousands of troops to occupy Iran, a nation of 93 million people? It sure doesn't seem like it. So if he's not planning to occupy the country, he's not going to get unconditional surrender. And it's very doubtful that he will get to choose the next Iranian leader. This is not going to be Venezuela 2, where he happened to luck out because the vice president was willing to work with him. There is no vice president willing to work with Trump in Iran, as far as we know today. And regime change is almost impossible to bring about from the air. And on the one hand, Trump has called for a revolt of the Iranian people. On the other hand, he's saying he wants to cut a deal with an Iranian Delcy Rodriguez. Well, why would the Iranian people risk their necks to turn out and challenge these heavily armed security forces if at the same time Trump is saying he wants to make a deal with the current regime? None of it really adds up and is very disconnected from what we're hearing from the Pentagon, where they're not talking about regime change as an objective. All they're saying is they're out to destroy Iran's capability to threaten its neighbors, which is, a realistic military objective. What Trump is saying is not a realistic objective.